After a couple of days spent on a snowy mountaintop in Liechtenstein, we were now back on the road, driving through the mountain roads of the Alps.
In the van for about 3 or 4 days now, and it hasn't stopped raining or snowing. We're going outside because we're going crazy.
Whilst we were so close, we decided to pop back into Germany to visit the famous Neuschwanstein castle for the day. This is the queue to just get to look at the view of the castle. Mental. It wasn't that big when we queued. We were lucky. We got here at the right time. Where are we, Lauren?
God, I don't know. I've no idea. In a little town in Austria.
We are leaving our van. Where are we leaving our van, Lauren?
At the mechanic.
At the mechanic. Leaving our van at the garage because the wheel bearing that's been on its way out since December has finally decided to let go. So I spent the morning phoning mechanics, and there's only one that's been able to do it today, thank God. And so yeah, it's going to be done today, 5:30.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. So we're going to go for a walk around in town and see what's happening. Doesn't look very busy though, so we'll see. We call it lock. Postcards.
After 4 hours of exploring a small ski town called Seefeld, we headed back to the mechanic where our van was fixed and waiting for us. We hit the road and started making our way to Salzburg, passing through Innsbruck.
Feet are really trapped in there.
That's it, that's it. Oh. Should we find something to put him in? Don't try and push him down.
He's really gripping me with the other leg.
Is he?
Should we let him go? I think he's going to struggle.
Yeah, but we could we not look after him?
We could. Yes.
Give him a chance.
Have we got a shoebox?
Yes.
He'll just fly off though when I let go of him, that's the trouble. Don't want to distress him even more.
He's going to die on his own. Little fella. Where is he? It's okay.
It's there if you want it. So we went out for a walk earlier and come back and we noticed in the trees over here there was a rustling, and I went to investigate, and tangled in like a ball of fur was this little guy. I managed to cut him loose, clean him up a bit, and we put him in this box next to the open door with some water and some worms and centipedes and pea bugs and things in case he gets a bit hungry. But yeah, we're just gonna keep an eye on him and see how he gets on. His legs looks like it's a bit broken. Well, his foot, not his whole leg. So hopefully he can still fly and be on his way, but we will have to wait and see. Update on Alexander the Great. He's flown the coop. He just flew off. He's making noises. I can see him. He's in one of these little trees over here. So hopefully he'll be okay. Hello. We're in Salzburg, next to Mozart's birthplace. Big house. Big house. Very big house. Very nice. Yellow.
Just walking into Hallstatt and have a little look around, maybe get some breakfast. Yeah, it's beautiful here. I love all these little houses. Very Austrian. How clear this water is.
There's a kleiner Urlaub. 5 please together.
Thank you.
And 5 back. Thank you.
Perfect.
very sweet. Swans up there. Our own private little beach. There's loads of tadpoles in here. I think it's time to have a beer, don't you? Beer time. Cheers. We're doing some washing, some clothes washing. Got the stove lit.
Dry bag washing machine. Bit of warm water, spot of soap and loads of elbow grease. Gets you a washing machine.
And then we're rinsing it out, like Robin's doing.
Huh?
Exhibit A. And then we've made a little washing line area. Get some clean clothes. There's so much wildlife and nature. This morning I saw like a little, I don't know, a water shrew. There's 2 swans. So we're in this amazing spot. We've had a really nice morning. Oh, washing, drying behind me. Just done loads of chores, cleaned all the van out. And then I started to make lunch. And a car pulled up behind us. And it was the police. And it is illegal to wild camp in Austria. So they asked for our passports and wanted to know what we were doing, and basically in a polite way asked us to leave. So we had our lunch and now we're just packing up. I think we're going to drive to Slovenia. But yeah, it's a shame, but this is the joys of van life. It's our first encounter really with the police so far on this trip, so not too bad, but at least we've got nice clean washing.